The Hutchinson Depot was built in 1887 for the Manitoba Line, which later became Great Northern Railroad and then Dakota Rail. At one point in time, there were 3 depots that served Hutchinson, including the Milwaukee Railroad, which began in 1886, the Loose Line Railroad, which came to town in 1908, and the depot, which still stands. When the Dakota Rail was shut down in 2001, there was a movement by the member counties of the Rail Authority that were closer to the metro area to abandon the corridor.
One of the bylaws from the Rail Authority is that no real estate can be sold unless all member county representatives agree. The people that represented McLeod County on the Rail Authority would not agree to sell any of the real estate to maintain the corridor. That was the beginning of the discussion by Historic Hutchinson to save the depot.
Shortly after the railroad shut down, the depot was struck by lightning and there was a fire. The fire was put out and the depot sat there for some time. The city of Hutchinson recommended that the depot be razed and demolished. Historic Hutchinson encouraged the Railroad Authority not to demolish the depot. The Railroad Authority was neutral on the situation and didn't want to spend money on the depot.
So Historic Hutchinson took it upon themselves to preserve the building. That met with our mission statement to preserve and to protect and showcase all assets for now and in the future. It was decided, because we had other projects going on, to just preserve the building for future restoration.
It sat there for 14 years until someone said, "We need a new location for the farmers market." And then the Hutchinson Economic Development Authority, the EDA, got involved and pretty much spearheaded the project.
The depot was not a Historic Hutchinson project, but we're very proud of this project because it was our influence that helped preserve the building for the future.
In addition to the restoration, since it's been reopened, Historic Hutchinson has done a lot of research within the warehouse part of the building. The walls of the warehouse are covered in old graffiti. Apparently, it was common many years ago for both railroad workers and for the homeless that rode the rails to actually mark the inside of these warehouses where the coal was kept. They did their marking with coal, and the graffiti is still there today. Currently, the depot is being used for public events such as the bi-weekly farmers market during the season. People are able to buy vegetables, fruits, flowers, and meat, among other products at the farmers market. According to Hutchinson's Parks, Recreation, and Community Education, the Hutchinson Depot is by far the most scheduled rental facility. From January to December of 2022, the depot was rented 187 times, while the campground shelter was rented 95 times, and the Rotary Park was rented 72 times. Saving the depot has provided the community with a popular recreational facility.
The depot is a spot where people can go in and read, see the graffiti, and learn about the history of the building. After all it's been through, the depot now still serves the people of Hutchinson and helps tell the history of the people who live here.